Good day traders, Gakuna from Gakuna Trading Course. Today has been a very exciting day in the market. We saw traders hold markets that made their blood pressure go up, but still moved in our direction. It was not easy, and it's not easy to hold these trades. Now, let's take a look at some trades, 3-day setups, some of the trades that I took, some of the trades that did not go in my favor, and the ones that exploded massively in the dime minute. Now, earlier today I made a video. If you watched that previous video, if you can recap the video, you come back here, I spoke about specific things. Now, when we look at this market, Aussie Swiss franc, okay, we have a 3-day build up here. Now I give a signal to one of my members of the secret society to sell Aussie Swiss franc and a very good stop loss. But then when we look at the rules that guides us around this area, we said in the sub rule, okay, the market will pull back to test the 1 hour moving average. Okay, then we have micro balance form the range in New York. When that range was formed, I was tempted to close my trade. Okay, I was tempted to close my trade because my target is always the 4 hour moving average. Okay, this is my target always when I take level 3 reversal. So that is the target. Market went back as if they want to take the stop loss. They did not take it. On some broker, they will take it. Some brokers will take that stop loss. So it is important on days like this, if you really understand everything I have taught, when you look at that pattern critically, it shows us that that market will not continue in the direction of that gap time pullback. This is a gap time buy setup. When we look at micro balance, we see ourselves below selling pressure and targeting the 4 hour. Now market is making lower lows on the inside and a lower high. Okay, as long as lower lows are made, as long as we stayed below Asia, they pulled back to gain to test the Asia low and then give us a New York session collapse in the 2nd hour. Remember I said we want, in the rule book, we want to come to the market at 9:30. From 9:30, we don't want to come to the market in the 1st hour. From 9:30 to 10 o'clock, we want to see ourselves in the market, trying to see how we can position ourselves for a move back to the opposite side and to the H4. Now, when it gets to the H4, I said when the market breaks through the H4 successfully, we can get an ACB move that will not come back. This market will evolve now to an FRD. A 3-day setup, 3 higher closes, 3-day moves always closes as a signal day. Okay, now that being said, Aussie USD did the same thing, similar. 3 days of longs triggered into the market, an inside day template. I call this an inside day template. The screener will print this as a 3-day setup in the week. The same pattern. When we come to New York, we want to redraw our highs and lows and see how price is behaving from the 2nd towards the 3rd hour. We also had NZD USD do something similar. Okay, 3 days of longs, our double top major trend reversal setup, an M pattern at that top, reversing to the opposite side. Now, the trade of the day, the trade that got traders really questioning themselves if they would have, a successful one. Now, yesterday I gave a buy signal. It's a swing trade to buy and hold USD CAD till the close, and stop loss is below the 1 hour moving average. Now, they did not take the stop loss. They formed a W pattern and kept on going. In Asia, I gave a signal again to the community: buy more of the USD CAD. Now remember, while this is happening, I am red, like I'm pure red, I'm down red, and I am sticking to the rules and what I know about the market. Market forms gap bars and micro W patterns. Okay, this is a gap bar. Okay, formed gap bars and micro W, W pattern. We added more positions without fear, maintained our stop loss and higher high. As long as the higher high stands, no lower lows were made. That is to say, there was no low taking out the low of the previous low. Okay, and that market exploded. It will not come back. It's an ACB. Day 1, day 2, Friday will continue going higher. USD Swiss franc was the most difficult one. Now USD Swiss franc, same thing, but micro balance gave me a signal. I hurriedly gave an instruction that USD Swiss will present a failed signal because of how price is behaving. If you look at the USD card and you look at USD Swiss franc, the variations are different, and when I react to price behavior, how is price behaving around certain areas? Okay, the behavior of price gives me the go ahead to exit trades or realign myself. I hurriedly realigned myself for a short, okay, and I closed that market. Okay, but now I'm back in this market with a buy, betting that this market will continue higher. Okay, by tomorrow we have a W pattern. Okay, because USD card moved swiftly without stress does not mean that USD Swiss franc will do the same thing. Okay, they may stress traders first before making that move. Okay, but now the W pattern is formed. We will see something. We are in balance, and the guideline states as long as price does not exit this whole range, we can see market go to investigate the opposite extreme. Mind you, regardless, market may still come to take out the low of the inside day and give us a false break reversal. Okay, market may just continue and give us a continuation trade tomorrow. So let's see how this goes. I don't know, but we react to price action. Okay, price action. We are buying. We've bought. I have bought already, and I'm going to leave that market. My stop loss is here. This is where my stop loss is for now. Let's see how price will behave further before we judge. The Swiss franc, the JPYs gave a reversal, but remember, it is not over. It gave a reversal from the bottom, which it should get to the magnet. Market reversed in the US session. If you study micro balance, draw your levels, you would notice that this market gave a very important information when micro balance was formed, okay, which gave us confidence, okay, to execute a reversal. I swing this particular market. When I sold in Asia. Guess where my stop loss were far above at that high, okay, and I was able to take profit. Market moved and hit my take profit level. Now we are forming now a 3-day move, which should get to previous weekly low or previous monthly low. They won't just move in a straight line. There will be pullbacks for second entries, low 1, low 2, low 3 in a bear. So we have another one here. Remember our rules: when the market hits the H4, they can either break through it or continue in the direction of the trend. Almost all JPYs, congrats to Kobe, almost all JPYs did everybody dirty. When I mean dirty, they did everybody dirty. If you follow micro balance, you notice that this market was not going to give us any buy setup in the US session, and that market continued to the downside. Like I said, micro balance is the only thing that can help you correct yourself or align yourself with the right directional auction in the market. Okay, while you are thinking about a whole lot of things, micro balance will correct the pattern for you. It will show you that, look here, obviously in this session what I want to see will not happen. In this session, what I want to see will not happen. So you can correct yourself and align yourself with the word correct directional auction. Okay, if the markets go with you all, if Aussie USD closes as a leg, you know what happens, guys. It's in the micro balance course. Leg 1 will be equals to leg 2. You can see it here, tradable. I didn't even do analysis on this account. I did analysis on my second account. Now let's take a look at that. Leg 1 will give you leg 2. So you can see here USD JPY, leg 1, leg 2, okay, leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, okay, in a bear, and I was able to hold the market from here all the way till this day, and they took me out. Okay, so these legs must complete the pattern. Okay, yesterday you can see my analysis were targeting to wipe out these lows. They did it late in the session. Okay, these are things that micro balance helps us to see. Micro balance will always correct us when we are wrong. It will correct us. It will let us know when there's a consolidation will stand or hold, so that we can be able to manage our position size, manage our risk, and capitalize on the very best trade. Congrats, guys. Congrats. I bought NZD JPY and I exited when it got to the H4, and we saw that repositioning to the downside. I can't take all these trades at once. I'm already in existing trades. I need to manage those ones properly. When the markets go with us, Nasdaq, you saw that wonderful collapse to the downside. This is no news. This is not new. Okay, opening range reversal. These are Monday's opening range, right? Draw a line there. When the market stays inside, read about opening range reversal. Congratulations, Aliyo, on your US 30 reversal. Congrats everybody who took wonderful trades today. The markets go with you all. See you guys again on the next video. Remember, micro balance is what really helps us correct ourselves. Kobe is using it properly. I hope that all of you have taught this pattern, will use it for good, and will capitalize on the success of micro balance to take good trades, not just good trades, but to correct yourself when you are wrong. You are not a robot. You are a trader. You are a human being, and you can tend to become a variable sometimes, but we can manage to be constant by using micro balance to correct ourselves when we are wrong. When the markets go with you, I'll see you guys on the next video. Do well to like and share this video. When the markets go with you.